Namaste. Today we will see how you can get an estimate for a wooden house. My company is building wooden houses in Nepal. So you have already seen some other videos, I guess. So in this video I will show you how you can contact us and get an estimate. This video is in English. We will also provide a translation in Nepali language. You can check in the description for a link of the translated video. त्यो भिडियो नेपाली भाषामा हुनलाई डिस्क्रिप्सन हेर्नु होला ट्रान्सलेसन पाउँछ. So to get started, the best thing is to have a computer. It's easier with a computer or a laptop to fill out the form, the online form. Otherwise it is also possible with a mobile phone, but it's more convenient with a computer. So you open the web browser. In the web browser, you type in the web page, which is www.prabidhi.net. And it will show you the web page. At first, it shows you the construction site, which is just fine. And this is also the page where we start with our estimate. There are also the other pages, like we also provide solar electronics and custom printed circuit board designs. So we are also into electronic engineering. If you're interested in that, you can contact us here. There is also an about section about our company and also a contact section. We get our address, our phone number, and also like the location on the map in Nepal, where our head office is located. We have locations all over Nepal, so we can provide services all over Nepal. To get your estimate for a house construction, you go to the construction tab, and here you can already enter some of the basic dimensions of the house you want. So this section is a start for the online estimate, and we use units of centimeter because that makes it most suitable to enter the dimensions exactly. And because many people do not know about meters and centimeters so well, so we also provide the calculation how many feet it is, like the entered dimension in centimeters. How many feet you see here for the length and for the width. So for example, if 10 meters, like 1000 centimeters is the same as 10 meters. So if 10 meters is too much, you can also enter a length of 5 meter. So if you do that, you will also see the calculated feet, which is 16 feet. But now, just as an example, let's make a house with 8 meters in length. 8 meters is 800 centimeters. So we enter that here. The width of 700 centimeter, which is 7 meter or 23 feet, is fine. We make a 2-floor building, and then we enter our name, and we should also enter our phone number, which in this case I will enter the number of our office, so you can. This is just as an example. And then to get started with the estimate, we click here. Otherwise, if you're unsure about this, there is also a contact section below where you can just enter your email address, phone number, if you have. It's optional, but at least provide your phone number and then a message. So in this will go directly to us, and we can get in touch with you based on the message you send us. Otherwise, if you want specifically an estimate for your building, you enter your name, phone number, and the dimensions here. And if you want full finishing house, you click on full finishing. Otherwise, simple finishing is also enough. And then if you click on get estimate, it will forward you, it will redirect you to another web page, which is specifically for the estimate. So I will zoom in a little bit to get this more clear. So it's already pre-filled with the name and phone number. And then we can add our email address, which I will just for now enter our office email address, office@prabidhi.net, which is located in Novakot. And the project is, we don't need to enter something here, other information. This is a sample project. Okay, whatever. And then there are also instructions to fill out the form. These are in English now. We will provide also a translated version. You can check that in the description, as already mentioned. It says to fill out, first fill out the contact details here, which we already did. And then it says we should fill up the design details, which are already pre-filled with the dimensions that we entered in the previous page. And we can adjust some information. And if we know if there are other details that we need to enter, we can show the advanced options. If you want, it gives you bathroom count, wooden floor count, veranda details to add, and you can adjust the floor height, the width of the planking, which is, yeah, these are some details that are not really very important to start with. So we hide them again. And then, as already mentioned, the wall and floor configuration, like this is the level of finishing of the house. We already chose simple, which is single planking, but we can also have fully insulated double wall or even custom configuration, which will open other more options, where we can also set the width and thickness, the thickness of the material used for each, for floor, roofing, and also how many layers you want. Like if you want 2 layers for the outer wall, you can have 2 layers here and also include insulation. And this goes on the same for inner wall configuration, which is the partition wall. For the outer wall, you can have up to 3 layers, which will, if you have 3 layers, it also adds another layer for on the outside. To cover for bad weather, like if you want to change that in 50 years or later, the inside will be better protected if you add 3 layers. Okay. And then you can also choose the insulation material, but all the details that you can enter here, it's not so, it does not, it's not final, like it's just for an estimate. And once you send the estimate to us, then we can still discuss the details. It's not final, like it's just a starting point for our discussion. And then I want to have enough space for our family of 5 people. Please also provide a nice veranda corner in the south corner of the house. We need 2 bedrooms with attached, like, yeah, you can enter whatever you want, add more comments, so we can know what you want. And then the estimate. So this is a rough estimate to show based on the details that you entered above, like the dimensions, length, width, floors, and so on. So here you can even choose what positions you want to have included. Like for example, if you provide wood material yourself, you just disable this, and the estimate will not include the wood material. If you do the foundation work yourself, you can also disable this. And if you do the roof yourself, window yourself, doors yourself, wiring yourself, bathroom yourself, and if you don't need insulation or you do it yourself, you just disable everything, and the agreement sum gets cheaper, like the parts that we will do. But if you need everything, like if you just want to have the key handed over, then you just tick everything. Well, if you want insulation, you tick that also. If you want polishing, actually, well, we can do that, but generally I suggest it's not necessary. I don't consider this as very important. It does not, it also has no effect on the lifetime of the building. Like it's just an optical thing if you want polishing. So, so we disable this. So if you are fine with all the information that you entered, even at the beginning with the contact details, if you are part of Nepal government, you can also choose this. Or if you have a business, if you are a business, then you can enter your company name and also your PAN number. It will make it easier later for the record. Okay. Then if you are happy, like for now we use private contact. And then if you're happy with this, then at the bottom of the form, you send estimate for review. This is important. This will finally send the message to us with all the configuration that you entered here. And then we can get in touch with you to discuss your estimate further and your requirements. So if you click here, then you will get a message that says emails successfully sent, and we will contact you regarding your wooden house estimate. So your part is done. With this we receive an email, and we will contact you based on your information that you provided. And we will discuss your details, further details for the estimate, and how to proceed. We will provide further guidance how to proceed further. Like if you're really interested, we will start with the design work and provide a 3D model for you. If you are fine with the 3D model, we will provide a final estimate and a detailed estimate based on the design. And if you agree with that, we will make a written agreement which includes the total amount, and the total amount later will not change. Like we are not, we give you the final estimate, which will not change during the course of the project. So there are no hidden costs, there are no unexpected things, like everything is written down, and we will proceed with the project according to our agreement. And in the agreement it will also be written which parts of the work will be ours and which part of the work will be yours. So you accept that, and then you can close the form if you like. And then we are done. That's it. The next step is that we will get in touch with you to discuss further details. Thank you. Namaste.